Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great.
Your name?
Hi, I'm Melissa McClellan. Welcome to my studio.
Where is your studio base?
It's in Camarillo, California, which is about an hour north of LA.
Your art pieces are very interesting. Can you tell us about it?
Yes. What I'm doing when I'm working is, well, I'm not afraid of color, as you can see, because I am interested in how people connect to color and how color affects our emotions. Believe it or not, at one time in my life, I really didn't like abstract painting. And so when I finally got myself to a big city, because I grew up in a small town in Florida, and I managed to get to New York when I was in my 20s, and I thought, I'm going to go to the museum. And I'm going to look at Rothko, because that makes me the most mad, because I didn't understand about it. So I went to the museum, and I stood in front of that painting. Actually, there were three of his paintings. They were the color field paintings, the squares on color. And I was mad, and I looked at, why is that here? I don't understand. And I thought, well, I've come all this way, might as well just look at it and just look at it. So I cleared my mind, and I looked at it, and I looked at it, and I looked at it some more. And the oddest thing happened. I started tearing up, and I started feeling this overwhelming emotion. I didn't really know what it was. And in that moment, I thought, why did that happen? And how did that artist manage with that simple painting to evoke this emotion in me? So from then on, I really wanted to study how people react to things, how they, when I create a painting, I like to create paintings that people can connect to the painting, but also connect to something within themselves, which is, I think, part of what happened to me in that moment. So through the use of color, which has a great effect on our psychology, and I'm still learning more about that every day, and the use of composition creates different feelings or emotions in us, and creating a space that people can contemplate. Currently, I use acrylic paint, I use oil paint, I use oil pastels, I layer those, I use charcoal. There's some paintings I draw on the canvas on top of the painting and then layer more color on that. I also take photographs. I began as a photographer in my 20s, a long time ago. And I like to take those photographs and incorporate them into my paintings by using a photo transfer technique, either through using a wet technique with gesso or medium, or direct transfer with transfer papers and things like that.
Okay. Do you have a social media or website? Can you share with us?
Yes, my website is mmcclellan.com.
And do you have Instagram or Facebook?
M. McClellan Art and Melissa McClellan Art on Facebook.
Thank you so very much for
Thank
your
you.
time.